Good afternoon. I'm Derek Jackson. You know, when I think about what I was going to say, much like the other candidates, you always think about what you're going to say. I know we only have 5 minutes. 3 minutes? Well, I'm not a Baptist preacher, so I'll get through this sermon rather quickly. You're going to have a lot of candidates this year. I don't know how many lieutenant governor candidates there are now. You have some candidates who just entered the race 2 weeks ago, offering a lot of promises. But as a retired naval officer, let me guarantee you a few things. Since we're talking about differentiating ourselves, I'm the only candidate with 37 years of leadership and service. I'm the only candidate that been where you are. The very first job I had after I retired from the Navy was in a plant that was unionized. And as a salary employee, the plant manager tried to divide salary employees versus hourly. I was the one that told him it was wrong. And despite losing my job 13 months later, because I stood up for union members, because I came from a place where if you say something, you do something as a leader. You have to be consistent as a leader. You have to have values and principles as a leader. And the only thing union members want is fair wages, go home to their families at the end of the day, to be able to have vacations, right? Fairness. And that plant manager did not want to give those 260 union members any fairness. But as a salary employee, I went into his office and said, my shift is the only shift with 0 OSHA incidents. My shift is the only one where I talk and have a relationship with the union stewards and talk to everyone in my shift. And we had 0 incidents because they were trying to figure out why is it out of all these 4 shifts, there's one that they have more production and getting things done. Because I refuse to go with status quo. I refuse to get a 30-minute phone call from someone and go from one place of principles to a different place. Union members want consistent leadership, real, authentic, integrity leadership. If you say something and you follow it up. So my last point is this. You're going to have a lot of candidates. You're going to have a lot of candidates come to you and offer you all these different promises. But what they cannot tell you, if they've been there and fought with you and beside you. And if they had to put everything on the line, what would they do? That's what real leaders do. So I look forward to talking to you all. Let's have some real conversations. Let's get away from bumper stickers and talk about real leadership that's going to help Georgia, help union members get to where they need to go. Thank you.
All right, now we'll get on to our